Solo Shots on the Sweet Spot is brought to you by Dothan Cosmetic Dentistry, Westside Auto Care, Mustard Seed Landscaping, also Dothan Driving Range and Golf Shop. Welcome to Solo Shots on the Sweet Spot. I'm your host, Corey Bradley. As the Sweet Spot has crossed state lines into the state of the sunshine here in Florida, I'm joined by Frank Wells, a senior, junior, Coleman, Borthwick, where the South Walton Seahawks just beat the Holmes County Blue Devils 8-1. Frank, Coleman, guys, welcome to the Sweet Spot.
Yes, sir. Pleasure.
So, first thing first, I got to ask, what's your sweet spot moment? When you're playing baseball, what is your ideal sweet spot moment in the game?
Shoot, man. My sweet spot moment is whenever I execute in a big situation, like IMGs, like we're down 3, bases loaded, just execute a huge situation for the team that's close.
Yeah.
A close situation.
It's a clutch moment coming up big time.
Oh, yeah.
Ice in the veins.
That's the best feeling of all time.
Yeah. What about you, Frank?
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say the pressure moment for sure.
Yeah.
Like going up there and knowing that you're going to deliver for your team and getting those guys hyped up when you do. It's a great feeling to know that you produce for them and you put so much into it. Being able to go out there and get the job done, that's a great feeling.
Do you have a moment specifically that resonates?
The state semifinal last year.
Okay.
We were
Take us through.
Close game, 3-2, going into the 5th, 6th inning. We just walked to guys, so guys on first and third, and I hit a line drive into left field to score the run. And they throw home to try and get the guy at home, and I'm going to second. They throw it in center field, inside the park, little league inside the park home run. So I scored 3 runs on that and kind of separated and got that big lead and kind of blew it open. And that was an awesome moment getting to produce for my team there.
So Frank, man, you're one of 10 seniors. Tonight was senior night. Take us through the emotions of this type of night where your mom Angela, your dad Thomas, your sister Anna Kate's here with you. Talk about that moment and those emotions.
It was emotional in the beginning because they've done so much for me and my family's put me through moving down here. That's a huge step for your baseball career, and it's been the best decision of my life. And I've met some of the best people down here. And talking about my teammates, the 10 guys that are out here with me, we've been through so much. We put so much into it. Nobody's practiced harder than we have. Nobody's put more time into it than we have. And so you're kind of seeing the work go into action when we're winning these ball games, and we're having a great year so far, and we're going to finish it strong.
Yeah. Coleman, you're a junior.
Yes,
talk about this senior group, what they mean to the program, because this will be you next year as a senior and finishing up your career as a Seahawk. But what is it about this senior group that's big for this program?
To me, the senior group's really, really special. They have a really culture bond, just really, really, really close. And they brought so much to this program. Most of them haven't even been here. I haven't grown up here. When they came in, they brought culture with them. They brought this team closer for freshmen through seniors. Yeah. Everybody notices it, and it changed the culture here.
So, staying on culture, your dad's head coach, Nick Borthwick. Shout out to Coach Nick. He's been with the program 20 years, 15 as a head coach. Talk about what he says as far as the precedent for the Seahawk program and why it's so critical the way he does things to help this team be successful as it is.
Yeah, when I was growing up, we always thought that there was going to be one group that was going to do it. Whenever these guys came in, he kind of had to adjust a little bit because he's not used to these guys that came in. So he kind of adjusted just the way he coaches, and it brought everybody up. Everybody just joined together around the seniors who brought different culture into this group. Yeah.
You talk about some of the guys who haven't always been here but have transferred here. Yeah. You're one here. Frank, you set your name in the record books here, man. You're you're tied second in triples and second in runs, fourth in hits here in the Seahawks. Talk about what it's been like being a member of this family and getting adjusted and settling in to now where, man, people know Frank Wells. He's a Seahawk, from start to finish.
For sure, yeah. I mean, when I moved down here, I got welcomed with open arms.
Yeah.
And I knew some guys already down here, played with them in the past. And, like Coleman was saying, that culture came easy to us. It was that's the easy part. Now we got to go out and execute. So I would say moving down here, definitely they just welcome me with open arms. Being able to be part of such a great program. You got us hosting a tournament with all the top teams, beating IMG national team. There's a bunch of guys that are top players in the country going to the draft. And, it shows that a team from South Florida, a bunch of beach boys down here, can come down and whoop up on anybody. So, yeah, it's pretty special. Pretty special group of guys and awesome team.
So, what is it that makes this team special? I mean, I can tell you're kind of alluding to the chemistry and the bond.
For sure, we do everything together.
Yeah,
like summer ball, we got fall ball. Like we're always doing stuff. It's kind of a running joke in the school. Like there's the baseball group. Like they're always together. Nobody goes out. Nobody tries to separate themselves and do anything. Coach's biggest rule is don't do anything detrimental to yourself or your team.
Yeah.
So kind of that's the number one rule for our team. So it's like we kind of have this group and we like hold strong to our morals and what we're gonna do as a baseball program. And it kind of comes to the field and like we have like our moments and we're like, you know, we can do this because of our trials and tribulations that we've gone through.
Yeah. Coleman, what would you like to add on top of that, man?
Not much, Frank.
It was perfectly said, huh? Yeah. Yes, okay, so, you know, as we're in April, April 1st, as it's being recorded, where would you like to see this team grow? Start with you, Coleman. Like, this is the month. This is where everything starts, man, and starts and finishes. Where would you like to see the Seahawk program as you guys are getting ready for a championship run? I mean, what is it about this team that needs to continue to build moving forward?
What needs to be continued with this team, like we have great culture, we have great players. I feel like what needs to be continued is the dirtbag play.
Okay.
Like beating out balls full speed, sliding head first, just diving into people, doing whatever you can to be safe, to score runs, to win state championship. Just whatever it takes. Yeah. Whatever it takes.
What about you, Frank? What do you see, man?
I'd say confidence. You know, like you put all this work in, it's time to believe how good you are. Because baseball is such a mental game, and it's like, if you don't have confidence going up to the plate, you're not going to succeed. So I think you can take that into a team aspect as well. We've had a couple games where we're up late and we lose the lead in the 7th inning and kind of lose those games. And it's like that top moment, like want the ball in that moment, have the confidence that you're going to execute, like we said, those big moments, and kind of move it as a team in that and have the confidence to keep going and finish the game strong.
Hey, you heard it here first. Senior Frank Wells, Junior Coleman Borthwick, as the Hawks took flight tonight with an 8-1 victory over the Holmes County Blue Devils. Frank, Coleman, man, I appreciate you guys, man. So grateful you guys came on the show. I almost called you Nick. That's why I stopped. I was like, hold on, no. But, man, you guys keep doing what you're doing. Like, amazing facilities here. Just, I mean, this is like a one-in-a-lifetime experience right here, driving down from Dothan, crossing state lines to bring the sweet spot down and get a little Florida flavor, you know what I'm saying? So, Coleman, Frank, man, I appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming.
Hey, always remember there's nothing better than being on the sweet spot.
Ain't nothing better.